I'm an online sugar baby, been one for over 2 years, and I've made over $150,000 each year, and I want to put y'all on. I'm going to be showing y'all how much money I've made just going to work and coming back home. Not even doing anything, just going to work, my regular 9 to 5, and coming back home. And then at the end, I'm going to show you a couple sugar daddies that's my favorites and show you how much they've sent me since I've met them and how long I've known them. I got this today. I got this today. All of these today. This today.
He's paying me $20,000 a month. I have another gentleman last week who handed me $5,000 in cash, and I literally texted my best friend and said, "Why did I not sell my pussy earlier?" And he texted back, "Because it's illegal." But I'm just like, I am making so much money from something that is attached to my body. I can only imagine how much money I would have now had I started 20 years earlier.
All of these today. This today. This today. This today. And this today. Mind you, I woke up and went to work from 8 to 1. So from 8 to 1, that's what I made. Plus my check. Now I'm going to show you a couple of my favorite sugar daddies. And I'm going to show you how much I've gotten from them total. Like it shows you on Cash App. So for this sugar daddy, I literally just met him last week. And he's already sent me $5,000. This guy, I've known him for like a month. But I don't really talk to him that much. So he sent me like a normal amount. And then my all-time favorite sugar daddy... And I've been talking to him for like 5 months, so.
What did you say?
I don't know how much more proof I can show y'all. I'm honestly really just trying to put y'all on. Like, I'm trying to give y'all the guidelines. I'm telling y'all exactly what I did to do this shit. And it's like, instead of y'all doing it, y'all picking any excuse of why y'all can't do it.
I be wanting to be a sugar baby so bad, but it'll be just my luck. I go to that man's house to give him a little sugar, and it's at the end of his expiration date, and he catch a heart attack. Now the news at the door. Now I'm the bitch on the news that gave a man a heart attack that was 50.
Wanna go where the sugar daddy's at. I wanna go where the sugar daddy's at. I wanna go where the sugar daddy's at. Where they at?
Men were created to be servants to women. That's why we're created dumber and slower. Every woman in a relationship with a man should get paid $150,000 a year, and that's the bare minimum. And it should be an extra $50,000 to $100,000 a year per child.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
Where they at?
I promise you, with no shame, they'll be there waiting. If anybody needs them, a Splendid Daddy, Sugar Daddy, whatever you want to call them, just head down to your local VA.
Rating the best places to find a sugar daddy in no particular order, though. Let's go. We got a 5-star system because we talking to 5-star bitches. She's awkward because she's a half-star. They don't have that emoji. 5 stars, 5 qualifications. We're going off quality of the material, the ambiance, likelihood that they'll spend, how much you'll realistically come out of pocket, and the overall experience. You know what I'm saying? Might be controversial. I'm giving a cigar lounge 3 stars because it depends on which one you go to, for real. The men typically tend to be fine. I'm not gonna lie. They have all age ranges in there, like 20 plus. So you could find any kind of man that you're looking for in there, and they actually are quite attractive. It also depends on if you go to a private or a public one. If you go to a public one, I would suggest the affluent area. But if it doesn't have ventilation, I'm taking a star away. Like, that cigar smell sticks in everything. Just throw the whole outfit, wig, and hair away once you get home, because it's gonna take some getting used to. Hotel bars get 3.5 stars for 2 reasons. Men with money travel. The first place that they go is to the bar.
I'm settled in. I won't be traveling to any of those destinations. I'm just not going to do it.
They have time and probably fuck the bartender if she's hot enough and you don't come along. The only reason why it's 3.5 and not 4 or 5 is because if you go to the right hotel bar, you're going to come a little bit more out of pocket. The fuck? A drink that's like $10 to $12 is going to be anywhere from like 19 to 27. You know what I mean? That's just if you strike out, though. You know what I'm saying? Also, the men are there for a shorter time, so they're going to be looking more for like a fling kind of thing. So you really, hey, I don't know what you're doing. Quality restaurant bar gets a 4.5 stars from me, bitch. Men with money eat well. They don't always go to them bullshit restaurants y'all want to go to that look good on the inside and have shitty food. They go to quality, good restaurants and sit at the bar and talk to the bartender and probably fuck them if you don't show up. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, you would be best friends with the bartender at a good restaurant at this point. Like, she's always there. She knows the quality of the people sitting at her bar all day. She knows who the biggest tipper, who the best spender. If he goes to the type of restaurants that I'm talking about, he's probably more sensible with his money. So it might take a little bit longer to make his pockets hurt.
Environment in a generation where they say MOB is money over bitches all day long. I'm never going to fumble a bag over a woman. Under no circumstances. Never.
That part right there.
So my bad, y'all. Like, I'm not trying to withhold any information from nobody. So I use Seeking.com, Rich Meet Beautiful, and like Ashley Madison Mason, and then a little bit like POF and shit like that. Like, okay, yeah, I like what you do and shit like that, and you know, trying to get to know them, and then have them go to my Snapchat and shit, like, you know, and then through Snapchat to my Cash App, you know, because they're trying to get to know you, you know, get to know this fucking, you know, these bills first.
Shut up, silly woman.
Because they're trying to get to know you, you know, get to know this fucking, you know, these bills first. Shit. And then they was interested in that because I posted my best pictures, my very best pictures and shit like that, and then had videos also. So, and they're a little bit like thirst traps and shit.
So boom, I had just moved to Dallas, or back to Dallas rather. I was like 23 years old or something like that. Just got out of a bad relationship. I get to Dallas and stuff is kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Stuff is real fucking rough. So I had this client. She was a very well-off woman, very financially stable, no kids. She just had 2 dogs. And she was a spiritual client of mine. So I used to do spiritual work for her, spiritual readings to guide her on her path and things of that nature. So I joined this group called Black Dallas, and I made this post. I was introducing myself, telling people about myself, and I mentioned that I was on my spiritual journey and all this.
Church. A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
I need a sugar daddy stat. Girl, bye. If you're already looking for a sugar daddy whilst in the emergency, it's already too late. It's incredibly horrible that men want to give money to women who already look put together and intact. If you do have these emergencies, let me show you how to deal with them. Plan to solve your problems around a sugar daddy while simultaneously looking for one. Girl, get a JAB, get a loan from your parents, I don't know. Because when you're meeting a sugar daddy, you need to have some form of inner calm and inner tact to not let your desperation seep through. Because he might not solve your current emergency. But keep in mind that you'll make him solve your next one to make sure that you're never in that desperate situation ever again.
Angry man. All right, I'm gonna tell you, man, nobody can love me more than me. All right, I figured that out. But ladies, if you want to try, let me know. All right, if you want to try, the first thing you're gonna do when you see me is
Shout out to the coach. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment. But catch you on the next one, man. They want sugar daddies, man. They spoke.